Good evening. My name is Amanda Campbell, and I'm speaking tonight as Fairfax County SEPTA's current Vice President and incoming President for the 22-23 school year. Earlier this week, we sent you a letter detailing significant concerns that we had with the Student Rights and Responsibilities Redline document made public on April 25th. It is our understanding that this is not the most recent version of the Redline, but it is the most recent version that is available to the public at this time, and so this is the document on which our concerns are based. The new cell phone policy does not take the privacy and complex needs of students with disabilities into account. Instead, it has great potential to violate their privacy, increase their anxiety, and further ostracize them within the school community. Cell phones provide a wealth of accommodations for medical and educational needs, such as apps that monitor glucose levels for students with type 1 diabetes, the ability to allow students with mental health needs to reach out to trusted contacts throughout the day, recording lessons, and more. Additionally, our military families have expressed the need to be able to immediately reach their children during school hours when very limited communication is made available to deployed parents. While we understand and in many ways agree with the concerns our educators have raised regarding the distractions that cell phones are currently, we do not agree that the privacy of students' special education or medical status is an acceptable sacrifice to address that need. How can we work together to find a middle ground between the proposed policy that will violate privacy and the distraction-ridden environment that exists now? Another serious concern we have is on page 55, where it states, when a disciplinary incident involving a student with an intellectual or developmental disability may result in the suspension of any kind, school staff shall not request verbal or written statement from the student until a parent has been provided notice. We believe it is imperative to change the wording from until a parent has been provided notice to until a parent has provided consent. Students with disabilities should also have a third-party adult present in these meetings to protect their interests and rights. We appreciate your attention to these concerns, as well as the further concerns we shared in our letter. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Diane Cooper Gould, Advocacy Chair of Fairfax County SEPTA. The SR&R topic is one of great concern for us because according to the 2019 FCPS OSRI report on student behavior, discipline, and disproportionality, students with disabilities in FCPS are 3.5 times more likely to receive discipline referrals than their non-disabled peers. And the 2022 Care and Culture report continues to express similar disproportionality. The SR&R itself states, positive approaches to student discipline and collaboration among parent, teachers, and school administrators have proven to be the best way to teach expected conduct and responsible citizenship. Why then do the revisions to the SR&R increase the intensity of required punitive discipline measures against students in elementary school who are in grades 4 through 6? What evidence has FCPS used to determine that treating a 4th and 6th through 6th grade elementary student to harsher punishments equal to that of their middle school peers will improve their behavior or teach lacking skills? Students with disabilities, particularly those with neurological differences, developmental disabilities, and cognitive impairments, are at greatest risk when these proposed changes occur because those students may lack the ability to understand the consequences of their behavior, have difficulty with impulse control or sensory and emotional regulation, lag in social and emotional development compared to their peers. They are more prone to fight, flight, or freeze responses, and they are particularly harmed by discipline measures that remove them from their instruction and related services, resulting in a greater widening of gaps between themselves and their neurological peers. Rather than increasing the use of harsher punitive measures, we would like to know if FCPS has considered banning suspensions for elementary age students. Further, we believe that out-of-school suspension should not be implemented for any student in elementary school unless there is a serious imminent danger of physical harm to other students or staff. Thank you.